Let's record now. Okay, so hello everyone, and I'm Sam Evans. I'm a self-belief and self-sabotage specialist, and what I do is I work with women in business by helping them achieve total confidence to reach limitless potential without the self-sabotaging behaviors. And today I have a very, very, very special interview with my wonderful friend Ali. We worked together. I think it last year.
Yep.
Was it last year? God, it's gone so quick. And I'm not going to say anything else. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else because I want you to hear Ali, because I just got such a big soft spot for Ali. She was so much fun. I'm grinning because I just love her. She was just amazing. So I'm just grateful that she's on this call with me because I've missed her so much. So Ali, would you like to introduce yourself? Just tell the audience what you do.
Hello everybody. Thank you for inviting me on this call, Sam. I actually work for the NHS, which you can imagine at this time is we're very, very busy. I had actually booked these 3 days as annual leave to go away with my daughter, but hey ho, things change. I joined as online marketing business a couple of years ago, so that's really me, really.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what you want to say.
No, honestly.
I talk too much or I don't say enough. That's me.
Well, I just want you to be you. As I always say, just be you. So I remember when we first met, because we actually met not last year, the year before. And I know you was in a different place to when you first started working with me. So I know some people can take their time, and you have to make sure you find the right person to help you. So what made you finally decide in a year to say, right, I'm now ready to work with Sam, with me?
Okay, so I had watched you and different people story, and I will be honest, I was a bit cynical, a bit skeptical, thinking, oh, here we go again.
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people
I am, and I did take my time, and I watched how some other people's stories were transformed. I know we sort of connected, and I asked questions and that sort of thing, but I was in a difficult place, and also financially, because let's face it, these things do come at a cost, and I'm a single parent. Although my 3 children are grown up, you never stop helping them out. So it was at that time I didn't feel I could invest in me, and then it got to a point where we'd had other conversations, and I was thinking, actual fact, yeah, okay, I'm ready to do this now. And it is a big step, because when you look at what you're being asked, and to look inside yourself and visit some dark places, that's very scary. And you have to be ready to be open to that and to what you're going to uncover, really. So you do have to be ready psychologically and financially.
So in terms of what you said about psychologically, do you feel that when you was working with me that I was strong enough to support you when you was going through your shifts and changes?
Oh yeah, absolutely, because we'd had the conversations beforehand, like, you did prepare me to sort of say, right, if you start going off a tangent or this and this, because I do have a habit of talking too much, you said, this is what I will do. I will say stop, or whatever it was, the code that you were going to use, and pull you back. And you did warn me that there would be times where during some of the sessions, you find yourself, you're not able to, you don't want to answer them, or you don't know what to expect, and you're able to encourage, I guess, to pursue that pathway, even though you don't actually perhaps want to go down it. And it can be scary what you unearth or you find out. But yeah, to have that support. You have to have that support which you gave, yes, but you do have to have that preparation and that awareness to know what may happen.
Good, lovely. So what would you say was what do you think how do you feel the program changed you? How do you think it helped you?
I was thinking about this actually, because when you asked me to do this interview, and I thought probably more self-resilience, acknowledging that there's still going to be dark days, that things will still happen, things will still pop up, which in actual fact they have, but able to deal with them better.
Well
and
done.
I'm able to sort of think, okay, what would Sam say? What would tell me to do? Where would I be going? How do I deal with this? And then it's revisiting perhaps some of the things that we had discussed or go through to the sessions. So it does make you more aware and prepared, because those things in the past are still there. They've still happened. But able to deal with them better.
Yeah, so they're not impacting you anymore, whereas before they
no,
yeah.
And it's okay, I'm having a bad day, things have happened, take a deep breath, today will pass.
Good, well done. Because at the end of the day, we can't forget the memory is always going to be there. It's just a matter of letting go of that attachment, the emotional attachment. And when you let go of that emotional attachment, it can totally transform the way you think and feel, the way you move forward. So when you finished the program, some incredible things happened to you, didn't they, when you finished the program?
Yeah, they did.
What happened?
They did. Well, because I'm one of the fortunate few that recognised having an additional income stream business, and because I love travel, I'm one of the loads of members that have a Homeline travel agency, and so yeah, I hit 2 promotions in 1 month, which was amazing and incredible, and yeah, so that was really good. That was amazing. And it's sort of understanding that how things do change, that open to learning, open to different methods, open to what different people tell you and teach you. You may not always agree with it, and you think, oh, actually, okay, I've heard what you say, but it's having that choice of decisions. But yeah, it did provide me with 2 brilliant promotions, and I guess being grateful for that as well.
Amazing. And I think one of the big how did it help with your confidence? Actually, I'm going to ask that next question after.
Yeah.
How did it help with your confidence?
Oh yeah, greatly. Absolutely. I always do struggle with my confidence at the best of times. But I think, okay, when people are sort of being negative, I'm thinking, is that me, or who's got the problem, or is it them who's got
the problem?
Wow. I mean, fact, it's them. It's not me.
Yeah.
And so
oh, go on. I just want to say, I have not spoken to Ali in months. So when she's telling me these things, I'm like, oh my God, like, it's just incredible to see, because I know how Ali was when we first met, and the fact that she's doing this now, even to like a year later, this is amazing, Ali. Like, wow. I know how you was, so this is amazing.
I know. Sort of, I'm very closed. I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
And a lot of your work colleagues noticed a difference in you as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did actually. They said, "Oh yeah, look different. Sort of a weight off your shoulder kind of stuff." I mean, at work, I usually go around with a smile on my face and a happy, jolly sort of thing. And if I'm looking serious or having word blindness now. If I'm sort of concentrating on something, people go, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" I'm thinking, I am allowed to look serious, And yeah. But I guess we always have a, we have a home face and a work face, don't we?
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly. Exactly. If I don't smile, people think I look miserable. I'm like, I'm not miserable. I'm just not smiling right now.
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with you today? My youngest will go, what's wrong with you today? I'm thinking, I'm just being quiet. I'm allowed to be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. We're allowed to be in our little moment. So what would you say, I think when I look back at you, because you did feel a little bit like you was like this, and then you become a lot more confident. And is it safe to say you still feel like that now?
I'll admit I do have those moments.
Mm.
And I live on my own apart from the dog. And I have great interaction and connections with my children. But it's very easy when you live on your own to come home, particularly this time of year and in the current climate, to come home and just pull the curtains. And I have SAD anyway, so this time of year, well, it's getting better now, but when it's dark mornings, dark nights, coming in, pull your curtains, and you're feeling that isolation already, that's very easy to shut yourself off anyway. So it is having a bit more of a discipline to saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go out. I am going to, for your own well-being, we talk about a lot now about personal well-being, not just health, but mental health, obviously, which is really, really important. And I think that's even more important and significant at this current time of we talk about self-isolation and all of that. So it is really important to be reaching out to people to understand yourself as well, and to make that actually it is really important that even if you just walk to the bottom of your garden every day, for me, obviously I go to work, but for those people who are isolated in home, it's really, really difficult, isn't it? And I'm not the best of socializing at the best of times. I have my close family and my friends, but I'm not a good socializer. So sometimes trying to talk to people is difficult.
But this was one of the things that we was working on, wasn't it? When you was going out and you went to your things in the evenings. Do you remember your classes? And that really helped, didn't it?
Yes, I did start going to dance classes, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, yes, I did. I had forgotten that one, Sam. You see how I forget. Yeah, and that one was interesting, wasn't it? Because, yeah, they were the partners, and I was the solo one, and yeah, and I thought, oh, bugger this, I'm still going to go. And so, yeah, I danced on my own until somebody else said, oh, well, actually, we'll change partners and we'll come and dance with you. But, yeah, so sometimes it's very difficult when you're on your own to actually go to clubs and things like that. But, yeah, I did sort of make myself go to that.
Well, you didn't have a choice because it was your tasking, remember, on your first session?
It was tasking!
It was your tasking!
Oh my God!
That was a non-negotiable, Ellie.
Oh my God, it was a task. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that. You was.
I know you wasn't. I was just. I thought so long and hard. I was like, she's going to kill me if I give this tasking. But I know my gut's telling me she has to do this tasking. And your confidence just excelled. Like, because I remember you was going, oh, Sam, it was amazing. Everyone was coming up to me and saying all these things, and you were so happy. And that's what I like to see. I love seeing you happy. Now, there was one more question I was going to ask you, and I've totally forgotten what it was. But what I would like to, we'll just end it here now because I don't want to keep this too long. What would you say to somebody who what would you say to someone who could be in the position that you once was?
Okay, I'd say have a chat with you first.
Yeah, definitely.
I think have an initial conversation and understand what it involves, how it's going to be. Because they may not be, like me, they may not be ready at that time.
Yeah, you have to be.
And it's just keeping in touch, I guess, a bit like how we do with our prospects who aren't ready to join us yet, but they watch your journey, and I watched your journey, and I watched some of the other people's journeys. So it's just keeping that link, and just recognizing perhaps when it's when you are ready. It may be a year, it may be 2 years. You may never get to that point. People may never get to that point, Sam, that they think, actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. But I think if they have a connection, or they want to reach out to, perhaps, if they want to talk to me to see how I found, you know, that I'm more than happy to sort of say, you know, to give them more information. That's
Amazing.
absolutely fine, because you do have to be brave. And it is something, when you're in that place, it is, well, nobody's going to be able to help me. What can they do that's any different? Has paid dividends for me. When you're in that place, sometimes it's a bit of a difficult circle, isn't it? Sometimes you can't get out of that spiral, and sometimes you do need to make that decision. Yes, I'm going to do this now, but I think it's when that person is ready. And I think talking to you and finding that time when they're ready is important.
Oh,
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Total sense. I lost a little bit because my laptop decided to glitch. I think everyone's working from home at the moment, so everyone's Wi-Fi has gone bonkers. So
yeah,
we'll end it there. So Ali, I'm so proud of you. I just literally love you so much. I really do. I'm going to chat to you after as well. So if you have watched this live or this Zoom even, I want you to comment below and let me know your feedback, because you know what, when it comes to working on your mind, you do have to make sure you're working with the right person. I don't just do the basic mindset stuff. I don't even like that term mindset. What I like to do is I like to help you get the power from within. At the end of the day, the goal is for you to get to the root causes of anything that's going on in the mind, because sometimes you are going to have off days. I have off days. Ali has off days. It's just knowing how to manage yourself. It's just knowing how to manage your emotions and how to manage those off days, because at the end of the day, we're only human. It's just a matter of being strong in your heart, mind, body and soul. So thank you so much for watching. Ali, thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. And if you have any questions or would like to jump on a free call with me, comment below a free call and I can book you in, and we will speak to you soon. So take care. Bye.
Bye.